Welcome everybody to another day of the Starladder TV China playoffs. We're down to the final day of the China region. We've got two teams left fighting for one spot. It's Newbee and IG. They want that second spot to Kiev. Yesterday we saw DK clinch their berth to the Starladder Land Finals. They'll be attending. They will be playing a match there as well against the winner of this match for seeding reasons. Oh, well, I'm already fumbling with that's a bad start. But we've got IG versus Newbee, the game decider. But for this match, a big match, the most important match of the Starladder China region, I won't be alone. I'll be joined by the former RNG Sports captain, the Malaysian prodigy, the macho man himself.
Remaining.
How are you doing, Winter?
So, this is the first time I'm earlier than you.
I was here on time.
Reserve time.
But I was earlier.
Yes.
You always have something to say about my punctuality.
Oh yeah, that's true. You were always late.
Not this time.
No, you're improving, Winter. We can be friends again.
I'm improving because I have to be punctual now.
Yeah, casters aren't allowed to be late. Players are allowed to be late. Casters, no. Otherwise you get players making angry tweets. That's a no-go. But we've got IG versus Newbee. A big match. Yesterday, IG lost 2-0 to DK. DK going to the LAN finals with IG and Newbee. Both teams who've lost to DK in the playoffs. What are your kind of thoughts and predictions going into this one?
It's actually, I think, still in favor of IG. I think they have the better chance in this matchup. But I still feel that Newbee, if they bring out their best game, like in the past, there were some games they played really, really well. If they bring up their best, I think they can still stand a chance to beat IG.
Yeah. IG had a great run. They went 9-0 in Starladder, 7-0 in the group stage. They won their first playoff match 2-0 before dropping to DK, and that was a close series. Like that was not a walk in the park for DK. I mean, especially that game one, and game two was a bit more of a one-sided affair. But IG still looked pretty solid in that series.
Yeah, IG looked like they were going to take game one, but sadly they didn't. And now they're here looking for a second chance. But
yep.
The difference between first place and second place is for seeding reasons only, right?
Yes, just purely seeding reasons. So
reserve time.
It affects which group you go in, because the way the LAN finals will work is that there's going to be two groups of 4 teams, and then there's a playoff. So if you finish first in the China region, you get a slightly easier group at the LAN finals.
I see. Okay, so there's still something very important to play for.
Yes, and by easier group, you go into the group with the Korean team. So it's definitely easier.
Okay.
10 seconds.
You are fighting for something. You get the chance to stomp on some Koreans.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh. But we'll get ourselves into the draft now. IG on the Dire side,
time.
Newbee playing on the Radiant. Anything that stands out with these first couple of picks, Spence, for you, Winter?
Not really. It's pretty much all the normal picks for the Chinese games, and
yeah.
I would always favor the team that has the Bad Rider initiation, because the Chinese teams like to fight. When they fight a lot and you have Bad Rider, you control the fights, and it's very easy for you to start and choose a favorable location for your team to engage in.
And the Alchemists have seen a bit of, especially on the Radiant side, really powerful in the mid-roll, because he can just, it's kind of like the Tinker in mid, where you just stack the Ancients a bunch, and then you just go clear it with your Acid Spray later on. He can get an incredibly fast mech for the team there, so... Do you think, I haven't seen Newbee with the Alch much. Do they generally run it as a mid, or is it a support Alchemist?
I've seen both on them. They've played Alchemist on King J, they've played Alchemist on Mu. It depends on the situation, like if they feel the Alchemist as a core will have a good lane and a good game,
yeah.
So, and he doesn't get pressured too much in the lane, since he's really weak at the start, low armor. The best way you can deal in the lane, deal with the enemy in the lane is just by spamming acid. But if he has a good matchup, let's say a melee matchup, then they'll probably put the Alchemist towards the middle lane.
Yeah. Well, I do get themselves a third pick, Ancient Apparition, here to go with their Rubik.
This is actually a really good way of shutting down a more core Alchemist, since they have Lifestealer that's very good against Alchemist, and Ancient Apparition, which stops the regen with the Ice Blast. So probably this would signal that the Alchemist, it's time for you to step for a lower rank in the game, the support position, instead of handling a much more heavy farm Alchemist role.
Yeah. Maybe they decide, hey, let's just do a support Alchemist, like you say. IG, the other thing I kind of like to point out, IG really like this Rubik. They've been first picking it a lot here. Generally played by Chuan, whereas the other Chinese teams seem to prefer the Shadow Shaman, the AA, other supports here? What makes like the
IG's
Rubik just
turn
so
to
powerful?
pick.
Well, I feel the main difference for Rubik and if you compare Rubik and Shaman is he's a greedy support. Like he does need a lot of levels. Same goes for Rubik. Rubik does need a lot of levels at the same time, but Rubik with one or two levels is able to smoke gang much more efficiently than a Shaman. And it also opens for you the second option of if you see the enemy running something really greedy. Let's say Newbee does like
10
Alchemy
seconds
just for
remaining.
example, Alchemy support, Doom jungle, and only one
5
support,
seconds
which means he's
remaining.
the Alchemist, he's the 5. So you would want to go to their offlane to their safe lane to
Reserve
try and
time.
punish them, to try and limit their farm. And Rubik you can sort of switch to that position.
Yeah.
But if you have a Shaman instead,
Radiant
you're very
team
reluctant
pick.
to do so since Shaman is also very weak at the start. And if you go to the enemy safe lane and you challenge them and if you lose the lane, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, much harder for the Shaman to turn it around. IG get themselves a 4th pick Puck, which is a bit of a no-brainer. Fits great with the Lifestealer.
Yeah,
He's a
the
solid
vehicle.
all-around mid. I mean, and Ferrari's been playing Puck a lot over the last week in Starladder China.
Yeah,
10
they've been a
seconds
very
remaining.
aggressive team. They've always been using lifestealer bombs and
5
they
seconds
want to just keep
remaining.
fighting you. And I feel that this is already hinting that it will most likely be an aggressive
Reserve
tri-lane.
time.
Maybe there's a
Okay.
good chance that it will be an aggressive tri-lane. Rubik and the
IG's
lifestealer.
turn to
Yeah,
pick.
and they get some
Or
kind
maybe
of
they
a-
can even use the lifestealer as a 1 versus 1 matchup against Batrider. It's pretty decent and they can go for a tri-lane of their own with another partner.
Yeah, and I mean, that's something which we've seen quite a bit of. When they pick up this lifesteal, it's generally YYF who plays him,
10
and we see
seconds
Luo
yeah.
swap over
remaining.
to whatever the kind of more offlane type hero is. Like, Luo's been playing like an
5
offlane Prophet here and there,
remaining.
but maybe he goes in the tri-lane. They put out an axe for him
Radiant
the other day,
team
which I
ban.
thought was the coolest thing ever. Like, they could
Yeah.
potentially pull something like that out here with the Rubik AA.
X was actually specifically directed
IG's
at the
turn to
Lycan.
pick.
This game, it might be something else. I think not exactly
Yeah.
sure what it is, but the chances of an X coming out this game is lower.
Yeah. How do you... And the Lifestealer versus Batrider 1v1, like, Lifestealer does just fine there, you think?
Yeah, he's actually going to do fine since Rage will take away all the napalm stacks and the Batrider cannot man fight you if he comes in too close to last hit because like the range of the Batrider is very short. You can just open
10
wounds and he will take a
seconds
lot of damage
remaining.
from you since
Yep.
he has very little armor.
5
Okay,
seconds
well, Bristleback
remaining.
the last ban for Newbee, and you can always put Bristleback in that tri-lane that you spoke of, so we'll see what IG want to grab here.
Reserve time.
Most likely going to be the hero for
Yeah.
Luo.
The lanes is not necessary that weak if they want to do Alchemist, Shadow Demon as their supporting duo.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent, but obviously Rubik A and another range hero with Chilling Touch is going to be very scary.
We'll see exactly what Newbee want to do. IG as well,
10
like
seconds
both teams have
remaining.
like quite a array of options here with IG potentially offensive trial, and they pick up Viper last, so is
Radiant
Viper
team
your
pick.
safe lane solo, or...
It could be two ways. They can do the Viper versus the Bat, which is also a good matchup for the Viper, or the Lifestealer versus the Bat. They
Yep.
can just do either way, whichever they feel will give the team the edge. Like for me, I would lean towards putting the Viper against Batrider and Lifestealer in the tri-lane. Basically, the reason is because you'll be able to find kills much easier with another
10
disable open
seconds
wounds.
remaining.
A slow.
Yeah.
A Viper is just that. It's just for the
5 seconds
presence in the lane where
remaining.
you have 3 range heroes. You just want to bully the carry, just deny all the creeps. But the
Ooh.
chances of you getting a kill is slower.
Last pick Mirana from Newbee. I like how they don't go for a too greedy of a carry, and they get a carry hero that can actually fight 3-on-3. So they
Yeah,
have Shadow Demon,
and-
Mirana, Alchemist. Puts the Doom mid, but I think putting Doom mid is almost essential, because Doom cannot go up against a potential
They
trial
might
lane.
actually do Doom offlane, perhaps, or Doom
yeah.
jungle or something.
Actually, yeah, Mood's generally the mid, yeah. So Zhao 8, we'll see exactly where he looks to head here. I think this is what Newbee
Yeah,
kind of needed to do. Mix up the
this-
lanes a bit, make it less predictable.
This actually, I think there's a good chance he's a Lifestealer in the tri lane already. They'll put the Viper,
Yeah.
because Law will most of the time be on the soloing by himself. So the tri lane will probably be the Lifestealer, the Rubik, and the AA. But they are not going to be up against a
10
very
seconds remaining.
very easy tri lane. This tri lane can kill the supports just instantly with all their
5
stunts,
seconds
with
remaining.
the concussion and the arrow.
Yeah, that's where I feel IG maybe just to prefer to go for a safe lane trial lane, and then just have the supports rotate around, help out mid lane
Mhm.
more than the other lane, more than try and pressure the offlane.
Yeah,
bit.
true. That's the option that a Shadow Demon
Prepare
Alchemist
for
support
battle.
have.
Is
They-
YYF just going straight up offlane? It looks like he may
Oh,
just
he's
solo
like-
the offlane.
Oh, okay. He's actually going to solo the offlane. They are changing their they're changing their mind since they see Mirana, Shadow Demon, and Alchemist. The lane is actually pretty scary now since it's not that greedy like you said. A carry is not like something that it's gonna just be AFK farming. Mirana can fight early, and Shadow Demon and Alchemist is not something you want to be messing around with. You can just lose the lane from the start and far behind. So they're gonna do, maybe I would say, the lifesteal starting out in the lane for the 1 or 2 minutes, and after that he can go towards the jungle if he wants to.
Alright. Well, we'll introduce our two teams. On the Dire side, it is Team Invictus Gaming. We've got YYF on his signature lifesteal. We're going to see him in the off lane. Ferrari 430 on a puck in the mid lane. We're going to see Faith playing the support Ancient Apparition. It's going to be Tuan on the support Rubik. And finally, leaving Luo or Z playing a safe lane farming Viper. And you can introduce Team Newbee for us, Winter.
Sure, I'll gladly take the honor of the team. On the Radiant side, we have Newbee Moo playing the Bat Rider. Hao will be on the Mirana. Banana will be handling the Shadow Demon. Xiao 8, the Director, will be on the Doom. And lastly, we have King J on the Alchemist. It's actually going to be Newbee going on the offensive this time around. Huh.
They decide they've got what it takes with their trial lane.
Did they actually see the lifesteal starter with boots? Maybe that would be the reason.
They did not see him. He got down here really early, planted the ward, and then went straight back to this bottom tower. So that would not have been spotted. Maybe they're expecting
Lifestealer versus Doom is actually pretty favorable for the Lifestealer, since Doom has high HP but low armor.
And maybe it's just going to be a Mirana offlane with the two supports roaming. Like right now, Alchemist is hovered around mid lane. He's got a smoke and boot. Let's see if he goes for a kill on mid or what he plans to do here, but Shadow Demon Invis.
They're gonna do like what you mentioned, the roaming supports and making sure. The reason they put the Mirana on the offlane since is because he is much more survivable than a Doom, and Doom can just be jungling bottom if he can't take in the lane or anything. So this is a much more flexible laning for them.
Well, as it stands, Shadow Demon Invis mid, not gonna go for this kill, not really possible. Ferrari's already level 2, has Orb as well as Space Shift, and
he's stacking, the Alchemist stacked the neutrals already, so they're probably gonna look towards trying to get a smoke later, or Shadow Demon will be just pulling at the bottom lane, I feel. Maybe the Alchemist is just gonna be the only one hiding from the vision of the enemy.
And he has got the boots first build, so does have the potential to help out either mid or bottom lane. Helping out top lane is going to be pretty much impossible, because if they go for a kill, Hao will die, unless they're really diving the tower.
The thing is, the middle lane is so difficult for Alchemist to gank. It's a puck.
You can just dodge the stun. Like, you're saving the phase shift. You're not going to need to use phase shift if Moo goes on you with, like, Napalm plus Firefly.
I think they didn't expect this from IG. They were thinking that IG was for sure going to come... Oh, Shadow Demon, disrupt.
Disruption. YYF has the boot, a bit of a blocky. He ensnares him even. Arrow going to go flying out, but that gets easily dodged. YYF. He just shrugs off that damage. So, yeah, Newbee were not expecting this because they rotate their lanes. They send them around at bottom now.
Yeah. They were probably feeling that the top lane will either be a solo hero like a Viper or a Lifestealer. Mirana could take either of them, and they just want to put the Doom against the tri lane at bottom so both the supports can rotate around killing top and middle. But that wasn't the case.
Newbee gets thrown a loop here, so I advantage IG in the early game, like making Newbee rotate their lanes. Doom's going to fall back to the jungle, it looks like,
Radiant's top
and the tri-lane's just going to be bottom for Newbee.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No, Alchemist has even returned to the bottom lane as well.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the things they must do. They don't have a choice. If they don't switch up their lanes, they're going to be heavily in trouble after the early phase.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Since they wasted so much time on the supports rotating already, they don't really have much choice, and IG is going to be taking a lot of damage on this tier 1.
Yeah, they've got the Bassering up early on Luo. Now Doom rotates top, but as soon as he does, Luo goes on the aggressive, wants to push him out of the lane. Furia comes up here with some boots for Xiao 8, so this will just help him stay alive if they try and go on him. But he's got Frost Armor as well, plus 8 armor.
Frost Armor.
That's huge.
It's going to be very helpful for him to survive in this lane here. But he's not going to be able to stop the push for that much if they want to go. But they don't have the best pushing lineup, that's it. That's the good thing about them. But the siege creep is going to come the next wave, so probably IG can just do a single pull and make 2 creeps stack together, 2 waves of creeps stacking together and push with that.
They've done just that. Unless Faith looks to double pull this, which he might do. It looks like he wants to go for a double pull.
Yeah, they're not going to push. They just want to get levels, XP on the 2 supports.
Yeah. I love what YYF is doing in this offlane. He's just cleared a complete Ancient by himself. Like, he can't really lane, so he says, look, I'll just kill these Ancients, no problem. And he's going to be hitting level 4 fairly soon. Like, this is just really efficient play out from YYF on the Lifestealer.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised that he tried to do that as well, but it was actually the speed of him doing that was actually
He only
fairly good.
used 2 tangos, maybe?
Yeah. He
just
just
used
he
two full
drawed
tangos.
he drawed the wave out every single time, and he just started right clicking it away. It's a bit I don't know if you compare to farming the camps here and here, which one is faster. I'm not sure because
Yeah.
I haven't tried it before. The comparison between I've never thought of farming
He has the
ancient
benefit of being near the bottom lane, though, because now the push is
Yeah.
coming and he'll get experience and maybe even a bit
Yeah,
of
true,
farm.
true.
So, well, it's going to be a disruption knock. Oh, it's going to go for the arrow. Hits YYF. You can't actually dodge that when it's on top of you. YYF, maybe first blood. He's trapped by the tower and the 2 illusion. First blood
that was
goes
just-
to
Bottom
Hal.
tower is
Bit
under
of bad
attack.
luck going the way of the YYF lifestealer there,
It was
unfortunately.
ours
Meanwhile,
all
top lane.
along.
Look at
Radiant's
those big
top tower
dive here.
is under attack.
They're well behind this tier 1 tower. Nothing really coming from it just yet. This is the push you were talking
Dire's
about.
structures are
They've got the
fortified.
seed script and it looks like they're going to try to get this tier 1 tower with it.
I don't think they can get this by the looks of things.
Oh, they're committing. They're getting it down to deny.
But they're
range.
gonna commit it.
They've got
It might
triple
get
range
denied.
here. And yeah, it looks like no deny attempt coming out.
Dire's bottom tower. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This mid lane's just been somewhat abandoned.
Oh.
Ferrari's just been
Well,
too far away.
they were really. I think they knew that the Bat Rider doesn't have a TP or something because Bat was off the map and they were just trying to. They didn't look even a bit worried that the Bat might come top.
Well, they know he doesn't have a blink dagger. Like, it's too early for that. Like, without a blink dagger, all he can do is stop the push. He's not going to get kills, really. Unless you get an Alchemist stun or a Shadow Demon disruption, but Shadow Demon's at bottom lane.
Yeah, they knew that it was not very possible for the Bat to come up and help. But the bottom kill just now was really good. So they now have the XP advantage. They sort of gained a bit of ground after the early rotations that were forced to make on their lanes.
And that's one of those things where Lifesteal doesn't really match. Like, Shadow
Oh,
Demon
YYF.
can actually stun him off.
But he's dead for sure. That's a lasso.
Lasso should be able
Wow,
to play.
he didn't get it on him.
He's got face boots too. These face boots will keep him alive. There's a leap after. They're not going to get the lasso, and why we have to survive this? Thanks to the
I don't
face
think they
boots.
can kill. Man, I thought he was going to lasso right away. Like,
I think the phase boots must have caught Newbee by surprise. There's actually a kill coming out from the puck. A solo kill on the Alchemist. That was a
Yeah.
Dream Coil, and well, Xiao knocked me out of 10
he was just level 3. He's very easy target.
Yeah. He was level 1 just
Oh,
a minute or
Faith,
so ago.
Faith is gonna get stuck on a cliff. Have
That-
fun, dude.
The demon plays coming out here. Faith is a bit trapped in. Well, Moo goes back in, gets rid of the cold feet, and we'll finish off Faith on the high ground. Nicely played by Newbee.
Roasted, toasted, and burned to a crisp.
This will put the Bat 500 gold away from his blink. That's gonna be. He can stack up one wave here and he'll just get it. He'll get it around 8 minutes. That's gonna be a really quick blink for him.
Well, things turning out okay for Newbee, even with their lane switch. I mean, a couple...
Yeah.
Like, they were a bit fortunate with the first blood on the Lifestealer, but all in all, like...
I don't think you can. You can't dodge it if you get disrupted into the
Oh, no,
arrow.
no.
If timing is correct, you can't dodge it with the rage.
Yeah, that's where Lifestealer doesn't match up well against the Shadow Demon Mirana. But he got unlucky because he got surrounded by the tower and the illusions. But, yeah, if you have the arrow on top of the disruption, you can't raid, you're right.
But at the moment, it's gonna be. It seems like the dagger will come out about the same time as the mech on the Viper. So one side with the aggressive item, one side with the defensive and the 5-man item.
Yeah. Well, then we'll have the Blink Dagger on Puck in like a minute or two later. Puck's up to only 1100 gold. Actually picked up a Robe of the Magi, which is a bit interesting.
He's gonna complete his power traits first. Usually, from what I see from Ferrari is he just totally skips the power traits. He keeps the brown boots, but a lot of players do that as well. They just go for the dagger since it doesn't require mana anymore, so you're not that constrained with your mana pool. You don't need the power traits.
Well, let's see what's next for IG. They have got that Lifestealer Infest combo once Puck has a Blink Dagger up. The Viper with a mech is... Viper's not even level 6 though, so this is going to be like a really fast mech, but not much really to go with it. And he's got it in 100 gold, so...
Yeah.
He can...
Probably he'll push this wave and it's gonna, I think, gonna give him level 6 if the Rubik doesn't steal XP there.
Because he wants to get that level... You can't really go for this tier 2 top tower. He almost needs to rotate, help bottom, give YYF a lane to farm, and be a bit more involved.
Either that or they just group up and smoke. Because if they don't smoke and they just directly push the tower, they'll be greeted by an acid spray. So that would be buying Newbee a lot of time to defend their towers. Probably they want to just smoke and just pick off someone and then go for the tower.
Yeah. The Viper and Puck should be looking to fight. Like, Dreamcoil's back up, the mech is going to be online. Mech's up now.
It's already online.
And,
coming up.
well, You can leave like someone like AA, leave Faith top to try and get his level 6. He doesn't actually have to come and take these fights, because right now the Puck and Viper are the two main heroes you need in these fights.
Yeah, you just want Faith to get somewhere to get his level 6
Dyer's
at the
bottom
moment.
tower has been denied.
Mid tower actually gets... Oh, sorry, bottom tower gets denied by YYF.
Portum is level 6 already. They can, after pushing the top and the middle, maybe look for a chance to use Moonlight to just try and set up kills and it somewhere. But the smoke is going to come from IG first.
Yeah.
Before that happens, IG wants to take advantage of the situation. Xiaowei is going to be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't back. Okay, he's going to be screwed.
He's got a TP scroll, but there's a Rubik telekinesis, there's a cold feed as well. They get the ice vortex out, lift cold feed, Viper strike being used as well. They're going to get this kill fast and get out. Sentry ward even being used as well. Xiaowei goes down, Batrider comes in with a blink lasso. He wants Faith, and I don't know if he'll get Faith here. Faith is just going to get actually flame breaked away here. But the Demon gets the disrupt off, and now it's the Viper Lure.
Very tank. He still has mech.
He pops mech, he's full HP, as is the AA and Rubik now, so they can turn this one around almost, but they play it safe, they back off. They don't have the Puck there with them, and Puck's got Blink, like, Puck's just getting more space to get Blink Dagger, not just Blink Dagger, like, hitting level 9, level 10 helps a lot, because you get those extra couple points in Waning Rift, like, you really need, you can't really roam as a Puck just as level 7, because you only have, like, one of your nukes max. You want to be that level 10 Puck.
Yeah, levels is very important for the Puck. When he gets there, the Shadow Demon is just going to be so scared of him.
Yeah.
The Alchemist to a certain point without Chemical Rage is going to die to him solo as well.
Well, and
but,
if you get the Blink Silence, he dies anyways, because he can't get the Rage off.
Yeah, true. But at the moment, the Viper is going to be, like, the Corrosive Skin is going to be so useful against Newbee. They have, like, so many spells that they can't control. It's an AoE spell, the Scorch Earth, the Acid Spray, sometimes even the Poison, and Firefly, Starstorm, everything.
Everyone's going to be slowed.
Yeah, it's at level 4 it's like 100 over damage, yeah.
And
100 damage.
The movement speed slow is really strong too. At level 4 it's a 25% movement speed slow, so that's like, I mean, a good minus 80 to 100 movement speed at times.
Yeah, he's good. That spell is gonna be so annoying towards Newbee.
Yep. Well, they're farming up a bit of a neutral stack here, Ferrari and Luo. They nuke it down. Looks like they're just kind of splitting it between them. They don't really care too much who gets this farm at this point between the two heroes.
It doesn't really matter because none of the... I mean, everyone has their important items.
Yeah.
The mech, the blink. Maybe give the support the arcane boots. Tron is like 30 gold off arcane boots.
Well, smoke towards bottom lane. Looks like Newbee trying to just bait out How a little bit here. He's just gone for a phase, Aquila, and probably picking up a drums here with this bracer.
Or he could even go for just a Mantage right away. I don't think he needs to finish the drums. But they're gonna find YYF.
Oh,
Wow, that was quick reactions.
Nice little pick off knowing he's there. They're going to finish him off though. They're going to need an arrow. Alchemist is chilling a stun from the high ground. Not too sure about that one. Puck comes in.
Yeah.
Blink, silence, coil hits two. Moo gets caught out. He's going to take a fall. The disruption will keep him alive a bit longer. Have they got the detector they need? They'll bring down Moo. Looks like IG only going to get one kill in return here.
That was just such a good play by YYF. He just made that fight theirs. It was instead him being caught out, it was the bat being caught out in a bad position.
Well, I mean, he's the one who, I mean, he got found in the Ancients and they thought they could kill him. It was just like, oh,
Yeah,
I'll pop my
because
rage
of the
and run.
rage. No one could follow up after the rage.
They needed an arrow to land with the lasso, like hit an arrow on top of the lasso.
Yeah, but when he's rage, then the Puck will just have enough time to just come in to do that.
TP towards the mid lane. Ancient Apparition is level 6 now. Has a smoke as well. Looks like IG are going to consider using this one. They want to force the issue. They've got
Dyer's bottom
Mech,
tower
Blink.
is under attack.
3
They
heroes.
might wait a little bit more since call is like 30 seconds.
Ferrari's
So they-
hanging around when he's got level everything. So there's no
okay.
reason to go back to base. And there we go. Smoke up.
25 seconds of the call. If they find someone, probably it'll be close to the call coming off cooldown.
And they can take the initial pick off just with the blink silence. Like they don't have to use the coil right off the
They
bat.
saw the invis on the Potem.
They get
Oh,
revealed
no.
as well on the high ground. And actually, Newbee see them. There was a ping coming out from Newbee.
Oh, it's gonna be
Big
another
smoke.
smoke.
Oh,
Smokes galore.
I think IG have an addiction. Someone might need to intervene. Get them on some nicotine.
Hey, just get them some
nicotine patches.
electronic cigarettes.
Yeah? E-cig? You reckon those work?
Yeah, I think so. But most of my friends that use it says that it actually there's a big difference between that and the actual thing, and so some of them prefer the nicotine. What's that? The sweet or something. The chewing gum, the nicotine chewing gum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chewing gum. Gotcha.
Oh no, the ward here is gonna spot everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna see the 3 heroes in the jungle.
Well, IG just used 2 smokes, a lot of time, and have not really got a whole lot out of it. They're still looking really good. Like, they've got all their core items, I feel, and it's just been a very inefficient couple of minutes for them.
Oh, here comes the smoke of Newbee. They're gonna just go in from behind.
They've
They
got
saw the
blue-
Viper. The Viper was the last hero there. They want to catch him off.
They've got
He's
Blink
the
Lasso,
bottom
they've got
tower
Doom,
is under
they've got
attack.
Defensive Disruption. Excuse me, if they can hit an arrow, they're going to use the Moonlight
If-
Shadow to engage. This could be really bad for IG if they're not careful. And IG see them though. They have this
only one. They have one set of sentries, but they haven't placed it on anywhere.
They know. They saw them use the Moonlight Shadow under this Observer Ward. They actually know it's coming. And yeah, you can see, look where Lure and YWF positioned. They're the ones who will
I
tank
think
it
they
all.
didn't see because there was smoke. They just knew that it was probably
Oh,
a
yeah.
shadow.
That's
They were
good.
smoked. Yeah.
They dropped the Sentry Ward, but YYF shows himself, and they position the 3 squishy heroes over on the side here, leaving YYF on the front line. Viper not really squishy, he's pretty tanky at this point, but for now,
At this point, the Viper is the most
Dire's
tanky
middle
one.
tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
He already has 4 points on the skin. He's extremely hard to kill.
here
Oh
he
no,
goes, Link
bananas.
Silence. That should be a dead Shadow Demon.
Dire's
Easy picking.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, and he was trying to de-ward there. Not gonna happen. That's where they get the vision they needed and get a nice little free kill there. They're gonna go for another smoke. Oh my gosh,
Dire's
Winter.
middle tower is under
These
attack.
guys-
Oh, Puck smoke got
Yeah.
Dire's
dispelled.
structures
Alchemist
Oh,
on the
my
high ground.
God.
Doom is nearby as well. He needs to try and land this one before it
Oh,
can blink out. Actually goes in, catches out 2 with the call. The A ultimate's gonna land. Just catches the Batrider. Marana actually gets clipped by it. Puck gets a kill on the Batrider. Marana's still in trouble here. The Doom. Viper does end up going down here.
Dire's
Zhao
middle
Wei
tower
slowed
is
by the
under
open
attack.
wounds. He's on the run, but he's still very tanky. Arrow dodge from Ferrari. Looks like a 1-for-1 trade at mid lane. Viper's the Batrider, so
thanks you.
not really what IG were looking for there.
Yeah, the Viper got doomed. That's why they were missing an important piece of their arsenal, the mech.
Ferrari gonna scout a Tau here near the Ancient. Not gonna see any arrows being tossed here. Ferrari actually scouts out a big Ancient stack, so something to be slightly concerned about. But nothing much gonna come of it
Yeah.
right now.
They don't have Doom at the moment. They cannot combat this IG lineup. IG's spells are all their ultimates. I think the longest cooldown is the call. Yeah, the call is the one that,
Radiant's bottom
and it's
tower
not even
is
that
under
long, so
attack.
the arrow is gonna come in.
Easily sidestepped by the IG here arrows, and they chip away at the mid tower, but they don't want to commit to this one just yet, it seems. And
Radiant's
that's with
bottom
Doom on
tower
cooldown.
is
So
under attack.
Zhao Wei has managed to finish Arcane Boots and Mech. He's pretty much where he needs to be as far as his early game items go, and it's good news for the Newbee squad.
Yeah, it's definitely looking better for them right now since IG don't have any smokes to try and wrap around. In this sort of situations, it's very difficult to just run up and engage into the acid spray. They need to find a way to outmaneuver the enemy. But I don't think they have enough smoke for how long's the cooldown? 6 minutes.
They've used 4 this game, I want to say.
Yeah.
They used 3 in a row, and then they used 1 like very early on in the game.
Yeah, they were really trying to be on the aggressive since Newbee has a much more a lineup that goes better, I would say, into the late
Radiant's
game
middle
compared to
tower
IG.
is under attack.
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't think
Radiant
Viper scales that
structures
well,
are
and heroes like
fortified.
Doom, Mirana, and Batrider is fantastic in the late game. So
Yeah.
Puck actually ends up going in with a core. They've put it on Zhao Wei here. He's got Doom, but he can't use it. The defensive disruption will help keep him alive. A ultimate going to fly. This needs hit. Zhao Wei won't do so, and it's IG who have overextended potentially. They've taken out the Batrider and Shadow Demon, but they may be punished for this one. Tron going to be the second hero to take a fall. He goes down with the Viper. The chase is on now. Puck in there. Pull
Dire's
himself
top
out of there. It's
tower
going to be
is
Phage.
under
It's going to be the
attack.
second one to get stunned by an unstable concoction. 1 or 2 more right clicks will
Radiant's
finish him off.
middle
YWF
tower
goes
has
back in with a rage.
fallen.
He wants Zhao Wei. Will he get him? 1 right click, 2, 3. He needs more. He's not going to get more. And now How on the run. He's been silenced.
Oh, the arrow?
Ooh, arrow missed. Leap in 2 seconds. How needs to get the leap off. YYF gets the slow. There's a disruption. He misses it. What are you doing? Oh, Banana. That was not the disruption you're looking for. YYF now on the run. It looks like Alchemist took a fall on the side there.
He
Well.
definitely didn't want to disrupt himself there.
That was a panic if I've ever seen one. Oh boy. Well, IG, they get 2
one
kills
bite.
early.
They used 1 buyout on Chuan, and they got the Alchemist. They got
Yeah.
the Shadow Demon at the start.
Well, it was
They
a
got
3 for 2 trade, I want to say.
yeah, I think
They
it's 3
killed
for
Batrider
2.
as well. So IG
Yeah.
killed 3, they lose 2, but they also use a buyback in. They
The
mostly killed support.
buyback on the Rubik was like 400 gold,
Yeah.
something like that.
They killed 2 supports in the back. So
They got the tower too, so it wasn't. I think they were on top
it was an
regardless.
okay trade, yeah. It just seemed like they had to dive really deep for it, and it just looked like they were just a bit out of position there. But I think they've got
The buyback was wasted, but they didn't know if they needed it. The arrow coming in from Chuan here, not gonna connect.
A ultimate will land, but they were hoping for that arrow to lock on.
They just need to continue their aggression.
Yeah. Pick up the point booster on the Viper, so he'll build towards an Ag Scepter, just tanking up as much as possible at this point in the game.
It's the best item build I feel for the Viper. Mech into a scepter gives you the ultimate cooldown and gives you HP, gives you armor and everything. It's just so strong, this item build on Viper. It just makes him, in the first 20 to 25 minutes, he's just so powerful with this item build.
Well, it looks like IG, they're spread all across the map. So they're just looking to farm their next couple items. YYF in the jungle. We'll see
Probably
Ferrari
waiting.
in the jungle as well.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for the armlet on YYF. He's close to
Do
it.
you think he's going to go the Armored or his Sanjin Yasha build? Because almost all he goes the Sanjin Yasha.
Oh yeah, because I remember the other day when there was a Doom, he didn't go for armlet because there's a chance where you have your armlet on and you get Doom and you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think he goes like a Sanjin Yasha and
Yeah,
then he gets like
I
a
think
Pixel
so.
Blade afterwards. We'll find out soon enough. He's got enough gold for a Yasha or a Sanj right now, so he can pick one of those two up.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Sanj, yeah, he's gonna do that.
And
Just
IG
gives him that more HP and the movement speed to just run away from when he's Doom.
Yeah, the movement speed helps a lot in general. But we'll see IG with all their ultis up. They're looking to play a bit more of a farming game right now. Maybe they're actually gonna go the enemy. They're just walking right past observer wards here. They're not even.
They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They don't have smoke or anything, and
Now
that's
they
the
see it.
fastest way.
Surely.
That's the fastest way for them to get down there.
They saw the observer ward when they walked on the high ground. So
Yeah. And Newbee is just going to be looking to dodge as much as possible right now. They need
Dyer's
a little
middle
bit more
tower
time
is under attack.
to just get up some items on
Dyer's
the rest of the ship. I
structures
think the
are
next important
fortified.
item is like the force staff on the Bat Rider. And IG notices that they are ahead. They don't want to take trades when
IG
you're
is
ahead.
going for top lane. I think Newbie think this top tier 1 tower
Dyer's
is
top
safe.
tower is under
The
attack.
TPs are coming to the tier 2. 3 TPs so far. Newbie could get caught out here up top.
This fight is going to be very crucial. I
There's
still
3
think
heroes here, they're just
I
chasing
still
Puck.
think
Puck's
Newbee
using-
can win the fight.
Ooh, look for the Puck engagement. He's going to go blinking after the Dream Call. Not there just yet. Puck doesn't find anyone with his blink. Newbie so cautious there. Really smart play from Newbie. Backing off. Sensing something was wrong. And that was IG TPing all 5 heroes top. Not getting anything.
Yeah, that was a really good move by Newbie, backing off there at the right time, and they're going to complete
That's
the all
Yahweh, man.
important force staff on. Yeah,
This is the team that did perform the best at TI3 from China, and they replaced their worst player with the best captain in China. That's how I see. Like Sang Cheng was probably Tongfu's weakest player, and they replaced him with Zhao Wei. Like this is a scary looking team if they start
Radiant's
playing well.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, the decision making mid to late game is really good, but I still feel at the moment IG is still ahead, and the middle lane they're gonna go for the director.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the director sees all. This is his script.
No, they saw it. I think they saw the blink. Okay, they saw it.
Ferrari goes back to mid lane. Infest out. YWF just going to pick himself up a little bit of farm. And I didn't really get too much out of this. They defend their tier 1s. Like, they're not willing to let a single tower drop on the map, apart from that tier 1 which
Yeah,
tells
they shouldn't because they are ahead. You shouldn't trade towers when you're ahead.
They
You
want to
cannot
try and
give
get
room.
this bottom tier 1 tower, which I think what they were trying to do before, but then they had to get back to defend their own tier 1.
Yeah, maybe as the game goes a bit longer, maybe going for the tower isn't feasible anymore. They need to force something like a Roshan, but they need a medallion for this, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't really have the best Rosh lineup.
Well, as it is, IG are just...
Yeah, they're gonna go for
they're gonna
Rosh
go
now.
for the Roach. I think they realize, look, Newbie are refusing to fight us. They're just dodging our every movement. Let's just take a Roach and get ourselves some
Dyer's
gold,
top tower
get an
is under
Aegis,
attack.
and then with an Aegis you can start just going for the big dive.
Oh, middle lane.
Oh,
Ice Blast. Oh, banana!
Banana.
He's not moving! Oops!
He broke the coil too. I think that was the
Yeah,
coil
he broke
that
the
killed him.
coil.
He may have been almost okay.
He was gonna disrupt himself, but
Dyer's
he
top
accidentally.
tower is
If he
under
disrupted himself, he would have dodged some of the Ice Blast damage and he would have lived.
Dyer's top tower
Yeah, I think he would be
has
fine.
fallen.
That was just a mistake.
Oh well. It's a
he
Shadow
made-
Demon kill. It's honestly that's like very insignificant that kill though, I'd say.
Well, it gives them experience and
Yeah.
gold.
Roshan
I
has
think
fallen.
it's
Just for
still
Puck.
right.
I mean Puck gets like what, maybe couple hundred experience and a bit
No,
of gold.
but did the AA get the kill? Oh no,
No,
the
Puck
got
did.
the kill.
The dream
Okay.
coil.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well,
But still, at the moment, I think that with the Bat Rider for stuff, if IG, even with the Aegis going into fights, they need to be extremely cautious.
oh, and House
Like,
just picked up BKB on his Mirana.
Yeah. Lasso and Doom on, it's like instantly 2 heroes are down for your team.
Yeah.
From
You
your
know,
team.
I feel like that trade for Newbee, giving away... I mean, they couldn't really contest Roshan anyway, so getting a tier 1 tower for it was probably actually an okay trade for Newbee.
Yeah, I think it was okay for them to get a tier 1. They're gonna try and pick. Oh, YYF doesn't have the Aegis,
Oh,
Lasso,
man.
and 4 staff. He's gonna be in trouble if his teammate is not ready.
Chuan's there behind him. There's your blink, Lasso. Nothing getting stolen. Chuan too far away. Now there's going to be a chain stun to follow up. He gets destroyed. And Doom still has his namesake spell.
Tron wasn't near enough to get the lift to cancel the 4 staff.
Well, nice little pickup there. Puck has gotten a gem for the IG squad, so they're going to look to get map control here. De-ward the map as much as possible.
Dire's
Also,
top tower
have it to
is
deal with the
under
Mirana
attack.
ultimate. But more than anything, I just feel IG just want to make Newbee play blind. Because so far, Newbee have just had great map vision for most of this game.
Yeah, and having great map vision means your bat. It's gonna make the Bat Rider's job very easy when he wants to fight. And Viper is gonna complete his X Scepter already. This is the time where I think they can just go and fight already. They don't have to wait for anything else. They don't even need the SMY on the Lifestealer yet. They just need to go fight right now.
Well, he picks up
Like
just
every time they go back to defend their lanes, they're going to be in. Taking the risk. Oh no, here
Blink
comes Ferrari.
coil in the mid lane. Batrider did manage to force himself away from this one. A ultimate, perfect! That was such a good A ultimate. The disruptions there, trying to keep him alive. Doom goes out on Faith here. Faith may take a fall. How's our Batrider doing? It looks like he will go down. Life still on the front lanes. Wants to go on King J here. This Alchemist stun though. Is it going to come out? Just gets thrown off. Chuan gets hit by half his HP. Just gets demolished here. Viper now trying to zone out Xiao Wei. Xiao Wei goes back in. Looks for Chuan, but the mech keeps him alive as well as a chemical raise. Chuan's actually healing up pretty fast here. Xiao Wei gets slowed by an open wound. Ferrari comes back in. Silence on Xiao Wei. Orb to going through. Xiao Wei, he's going to take a fall here. Next up could be your Shadow Demon. Instead it's going to be the Mirana.
Arrow.
Mirana with a BKB. Leap out, doesn't need the BKB just yet. 2 for 1 so far. The open wounds is there. Pops the BKB just to disjoint the slow. Possibly an arrow. It's on cooldown though, so nothing to follow up the disruption. Alchemist goes in with the sun. YYF taking a lot of damage. Infest to keep himself alive. Needs an arrow here from Hao. It looks like he hit Chuan. He's going to bring down Chuan. Nicely played from Hao. Can he find anything more? Without the arrow, it's hard to actually get these kills. There's a leap here, but there's an Aegis as well. YYF may get this kill. The lasso on YYF. Right-click him away. YYF is going to take a fall. Back comes the Viper. He gets the kill on Hao, but now it's just Viper and Puck. They're on a bit of an island here, but luckily for them, it's just the Alchemist, just the Batrider left standing, and it looks like this is going to be the end of this fight for Newbee. They don't want to stay around too much longer. Batrider is chasing.
Dire's bottom tower
This is an
is under
interesting
attack.
choice here. A ultimate going to go flying in. I don't like this choice from Newbee. Oh, that's... This Batrider's dead. Puck has got a blink dagger. We'll get the kill there, and now the Alchemist gets Viper Strike here. The Aghanim Scepter upgrade on Luo, just
Oh, the
stalling
stomp!
everyone. Ooh.
You caught Ferrari?
Radiant's
He's
middle
still okay,
tower
there's no
is under
Doom.
attack.
He will go down. Okay, he's not okay. The gem gets dropped on the floor here. Luo goes back in. Will bring down King J. It looks like the mech may save his life here. 1 or 2 more right clicks. Not going to be there. And Luo,
Radiant's middle
he's in
tower
trouble.
is under attack.
Shadow Demon. There's a Doom. There's a level death. He goes down. IG have just overextended.
The
What
level
just
death
happened?
killed 2 of them so quickly.
Radiant's
Max
top
level
tower
death.
is
15
under
and 12.
attack.
Yeah, the perfect time. Yeah, Puck and Viper. You guys need to get your prime numbers out. These are not good numbers to be.
Wow, they killed, I think 4 heroes plus the Aegis.
That was huge for. It started off really bad for Newbee. Like
Yeah.
they had just Alchemist and what Batrider alive against 3 heroes, and they chased and
No,
almost
actually
died.
that point where they were, you said they were chasing when they shouldn't. The other 2 guys already respawned. The Shadow Demon and the Doom, they were going to TP out in 1 or 2 seconds.
Yep. Well, it worked out really well for Newbee.
It did.
The other good thing is like they just like it felt like they used buybacks that fight, but they just waited for him to respawn. That was like no buyback, just patient play.
They had a really long fight. That's just about it.
That's where IG just kind of chased and forced the issue a bit too much.
Did the Ancient Apparition die? If he died, they actually lost 5 plus Aegis.
The Ancient Apparition? At
Yeah,
the very
did he-
start, yes.
Oh, okay. It means that they got team wipe plus the Aegis.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, every hero died that fight. Chuan died to the Mirana, AA died at the very start.
Mhm.
Puck and Viper died to the level death, and yeah, the Lifestealer died like back in the
The Lasso.
Yeah. All 5 heroes plus Aegis died. That was a full team wipe. It took a good 90 seconds to happen, but it was a team wipe nonetheless.
It was just like I can't really blame them for overextending. Oh, Ferrari arrow in the face.
Yeah, nice
He's gonna
arrow.
go
There's a
down
purge as well.
well.
I don't think he's getting out of this one. Oh, he gets the... Is this going to do enough damage, the purge? Oh, he dodged it. He disjointed it using the phase shift, it looks like. And will bottle himself back up.
He almost looked like he was gonna die there.
Yeah, the purge... just a level 1 purge, so actually maybe just didn't do enough damage to him anyway. But now Newbee are the ones in control. They make it this tier 1 tower. And this is bad news for IG. This best of 3 decides who goes to the key at LAN finals. This is everything on the table right now between IG and Newbee. One of these 2 teams will be at the LAN finals for Starladder Season 9. One of them will go home after this best of 3. We're in just game 1 though.
This house seems like it's not. It's gonna hang on a bit for a little more, but IG's gonna be able to deny.
Yeah, if IG denied, it doesn't matter. Maybe Mirana Hao will look for the last hit. He goes in once, leaps out though before he even gets any more.
He was worried the Puck might jump him because Puck has a hex.
Yeah.
They saw the Puck having a hex, I think, with the illusion of the Mirana before that.
That's just, I mean, that's smart play from Newbee. Like, a tower getting denied versus being last hit at this stage of the game isn't going to matter too much. Like, it's like 500-600 gold to your team you miss.
Don't be greedy now.
Yeah. You just turn the game around. Exactly. Don't be greedy.
There's Director 8 on their team. You have to count on him, like, telling everyone, guys, steady, slow and steady. Don't
Every
be greedy.
decision from Newbee has been really just perfectly calculated. Like, top lane when they wanted to get the tier 1 tower, but they backed off because they just sensed that IG all TP'd to that tier 2. And they've made no, like, overly... They never go overextend. They never get too aggressive. Like, IG got an advantage in the early laning stage by just getting a few nice ganks off, but come mid-game, that's when Newbee just seemed to have everything on point.
Yeah, the only thing that happened to them was maybe just a couple of personal mistakes, like small mistakes, that's about it. But the decision of the team, movement, and everything was really point on for Newbee. And King J actually has a BKB.
Yeah, support Alchemist. And he's starting towards his Assault Crass already. Not that he's anywhere near it, but he's got the chainmail, the thoughts
this is looking really bad for IG. They're gonna try and push a tier 1 and Newbee are ready to push a tier 2.
Top tower is under attack.
For the first time in the game, it's IG who just don't really want to fight. I've got the Puck Life Stealer.
They need the Aegis. Oh, there's gonna be a double damage rune for Ferrari. Maybe they're gonna look to fight with this.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, he doesn't have the bottle anymore, so it's actually... He's already used it, so he probably won't find a fight with it.
Yeah, he sold the bottle for the hex because they were thinking that they might fight in the middle lane.
Yep. Well, he needs to find someone soon, and I don't think he wants to be going in here. He's like 1v5 essentially.
YOLO.
I think he's gonna stick with his team. And now we look towards damage items being picked up. Mirana picks up a Maelstrom. We'll be looking to go into that Mionia. And Doom. Plate mail, 2300 gold. Probably a Shiver's Guard from Zhao Wei. Once that Shiver's Guard is up, he gets...
that's really good against Lifestealer, the slow attack speed aura. It's gonna reduce some of his damage output in the fights.
Not only that, I mean, if Alchemist at any point in the next 10 minutes can get an Assault Caress, Newbee are looking fantastic.
Yeah, they definitely are. What happened to the Ice Armor? He actually chose to have a Centaur Storm this time.
The Centaur Stomp is just... I don't know, it's so nice and... I guess
but if you don't have a blink, you can't. It's difficult. I wouldn't say you can't use it effectively, but it's so much more difficult.
Like if Puck blinks in, silences him, he could BKB Stomp.
Yeah, but he needs to like I don't know. Man, it's very difficult to use the Storm without a blink. I feel.
Well, it's hard for Puck to dodge it, and Puck if he is going blinking in. Or
blink hex.
Blink hex. That's one way to do it. A ultimate as well. Zhao Wei, the director, did not see this one coming. That was a bit silly. Like you said, they knew the Puck had a hex, or at least it seems like they knew Puck had a hex, so that was a bit
he was just greedy there. He wanted to get he was fairly close to his Shivers. He had like 2.5. He just needed a little bit like another 500 gold for the Shivers. He wanted to farm another few.
Oh, he bought his recipe even. It looked like the crew was going to the secret shop.
Yeah,
and he just lost his gold.
He was actually very close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it. Since he had the recipe, I didn't see the recipe.
So like you say, that was just a greedy moment from Zhao Wei. The one he keeps his team in check, but he gets greedy himself. He won't let his team get greedy, but he'll do it himself.
It happens sometimes when you're keeping someone else in check and you forget about yourself. Can't take care of yourself and you can't take care of everyone at the same time.
Some 5-man jungling. This is serious business from IG. They want to stay in the jungle. Stay in the trees, as HYHY
Are they
would
waiting
say.
for any important?
What's that?
Are they waiting for any item?
Not
Important
really.
item?
Viper's going for a Manta, which isn't that big of a deal. Puck's got everything he needs. Lifestealer just picked up a javelin.
There's no way they can wait for Acceptor on Ancient Apparition or a new 4-staff on the Rubik. Oh yeah, talking about 4-staff, IG do not have any 4-staff at all.
Well, and they're just giving time for Newbee to farm their items. There's going to be a BKB on Batrider soon. Assault Caress on your Alchemist. Marana with a Mjolnir.
Batrider is like... It means that
Oh,
his
man.
initiation is just the king. No one can touch him, no one can stop him.
IG preferring to just not poke their noses out. Constant arrow scouting going on near the Roshan pit. Hal just making sure that no shenanigans are happening, and it looks like the Shiva's guard should be picked up any seconds now for
Here
Xiaowei.
comes the thing, you know, gods, like... You need to have smokes right now.
Yeah, IG. Well, they've had some time since they used all those smokes. Smoke coming up in 30 seconds time.
Yeah, but during the last few engagements, it would be really nice if they actually have smokes for engaging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna go into the rush pit now, I guess. Newbie should know what's up. If
They've
they
been
go
constantly
over,
scouting with arrow. They'll probably
Yeah.
look to do so again soon.
yeah, they're gonna go arrow.
Well, are they ready to fight this one? I don't see why not. Shiva's guard arrives, so Xiao has to be careful. It means he doesn't have buyback for this fight, and
Who has buyback? Let's see.
Yeah.
Only the Mirana,
Yeah,
Mirana,
Mirana.
Viper, Alchemist.
Moonlight Shadow gets popped, and it should be... Yeah, there's a sentry ward there, so they see this. Gets dewarded, but that's okay for them. More dewarding going on here. Just trying to get control of the Roshan pit. What Tong Newbee didn't see is this high ground observer ward, so they're still good Roshan vision.
They are not going to do Roshan. They just infested. So they're gonna look to. There's a smoke coming out for IG. This is the
Ooh.
smoke they've been
This
waiting
is
for.
almost like do or die at this point. This is their only smoke for the next
If they lose
12
this
minutes.
fight,
What am I talking about?
they will lose the game already, most
Yeah.
likely.
And even if they find nothing with it, then they're also... I mean, they're not going to lose the game off that, but they could be in a lot
Probably
of
come
trouble.
from behind. Oh, they're just gonna go from the front with the smoke.
I don't... So many heroes at BKB here.
Oh, Xiao, he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's the hero you want to burst down. He just blows Shiva's guard. Blink, Hex, they want Xiao 8. They need the A ultimate. They're going to throw everything to try and get him. Xiao 8 blows up. He's got no buyback. There's no doom for this fight. IG have got the perfect initiation. Blink, Lasso coming out. It's Ferrari who's been engaged on. Alchemist's going to take a fall 2-0 so far. Can the puck escape? He does get the blink out. Coil goes down on 2. Great play from Ferrari. He gets the all out as well. The pianist, the magician, he gets himself out. Moo going to go down to the Viper. 4-0. Make it 5 if they can get the Shadow Demon as well. Team wipe from IG. Xiao 8, man, what were you thinking? Caught out by the Hex 2 times in a row. IG find a way to take control of this game once again.
Wow, that was just really good play by Ferrari. He sensed blood. He knew that the situation was really bad for the Doom to be down there. The Shadow Demon and the Bat Rider, both with the Force Staff and the Disruptor, were just too far
How
from
could
him.
they... Exactly. How could they not... I don't feel like that's Xiao 8's fault. Like, as much as he got initiated on and caught out, I feel like the Shadow Demon Disruption or the Force Staffs have to save Xiao 8.
They were too far because they were
Yeah.
like over to the left hand side. They were trying. I think they were hit the warding or something. I can't remember
Okay.
what they were doing up there. But Xiao 8, you can't really say he did. He was like innocent as well. He
No.
should have
It's a
been on
team
the high
effort.
ground. It was just a precarious position to be at the
Yes.
bottom, at the low ground in front of the tower.
If, like, let's say Shadow Demon's Air disrupts the Doom, do you think Newbee just straight up win the fight, or is it...
Yeah, because after he gets disrupted, he's gonna pop his BKB mech
Yep.
and gonna doom somebody.
My
Yeah,
gratitude.
and then from there it's...
Instantly turn the fight.
Yeah. Well, do you think it's more of an even fight, or did the Newbee just flat out win the fight in that case?
Probably, I think Newbie will win if they commit the hex on the Doom and they don't kill
Yeah.
the Doom, they lose the fight.
No, as it is, IG, another infest coming out for Ferrari. This is where Newbie need to start looking for smoke, because so far it's just been whoever gets the better engaged wins the fight.
Yeah,
IG
it's
when
gonna
they
be
find
up
the
to
pickup.
who gets the better engage, like you said, the bat versus the puck.
Yep.
He just needed to find the initiation first. They cannot allow the puck to jump first. I feel even with this Aegis, is this the third Roshan? I can't remember. Oh, okay,
This
I
is
think it's the second one.
Roche.
Yeah, there's no cheese yet, but even with this Aegis, I still think that one good initiation from the Bat Rider, they are still gonna win the fight.
I'm surprised they still give the Aegis to Viper. Like, it seems like it'd be maybe be better on the either Puck or Lifestealer.
I feel the Viper is actually doing more right now since he can spam a lot of Viper strikes.
Yeah,
So giving the
he's got the
Aegis to
egg.
the Viper is actually
Radiant's
a
bottom
huge deal.
tower is
And the
under
second
attack.
reason is for them to get a good initiation all the time, they need someone in front hitting the tower. So Viper is the one hitting the tower.
Oh, Bro just gonna scout things out, throws the orb. Like, Lifestealer could be that hero, but he also wants to be infested in the puck to come out with the burst
The
damage.
Lifestealer is not as farm, I would say, to be that hero.
Yeah, he's actually squishy. He's fairly squishy.
Yeah, and the second reason is, like you said, he needs to be on the vehicle.
Yes, he needs to be there when... They're just going to keep going on Zhao 8 every fight if they can. And that's where Puck can't kill Zhao 8 alone. He needs the Lifestealer there, and then they need the air point. It's actually a wraparound. It gets spotted by the Observer Ward, though.
They need to just make sure the disruption is there to save him. That's all.
Well,
and
maybe
hopefully
scout the wraparound,
hopefully he has a frost armor as well. The frost armor is just so essentially helpful against the Viper and the Lifestealer.
almost... Or alternatively, you go for, like, a Lincoln's at this point, but... That would be...
You mean on...
On Doom. Block the
On
Blink
Doom?
Hex. I don't know.
Lincoln's...
It's a lot of money to invest in.
Yeah, it's a lot of money and it doesn't give you armor, which is what a lot of the IG damage are coming from the Lifestealer and the Viper.
Yeah.
So I think he just needs to be careful himself. And they have Shadow Demon and a Force Staff on the bat. Why does the Doom himself need to get a defensive item?
Yeah. Oh, how did that miss? Faith somehow dodges an arrow. And Newbee, well, they're losing map control here. The gem on the puck de-warding most of this map. One ward near the mid lane, but I can probably
It's almost even in goal, you know. Even though IG just got a team wipe.
Well, before that, Newbee were looking really good.
Yeah. They were certainly looking really good before that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What's
here
the plan
comes the
now?
puck. Just keep your eyes on the puck or the bat. Whoever jumps first.
Bat's on the high ground above the tower. Puck's below. Arrow gonna get... This is one thing Newbee can do, is just keep throwing... They haven't got map vision, so they just keep throwing out arrows. Hal's just using these to scout. He realizes we can't get wards up, we just gotta scout. They get the tier 2 tower mid.
Has fallen.
Newbee, there's a blink in. Hex goes in, it's actually on the Batrider. They can actually kill the Batrider. Zhao Wei, he pops the Doom. It's on Luo though. He's got the Aegis here. He's already popped the Viper Strike as well. Maybe not the best engagement, but IG, they lose the Lifestealer now. Doom on the Viper. The IG have lost 2 here, and they've dealt absolutely no damage whatsoever. Viper gonna go down to the Doom here, and he's gonna... Oh, no, he's not.
Nope, he's not.
Okay. Still okay for now, and it looks like the rest of his team
Radiant's
has...
He's gonna die.
Oh, he dodges the Alchemist stun! The Manta style disjoints the Alchemist stun. Nicely played. TP on the high ground. Arrow dodge! Oh, the level death. The arrow gave the vision he needed. Luo's still okay, though. At least for now. The Shiver's Guard isn't even going to hit. It looks like it's not going to...
Gonna hit him. Yes, it
just
is.
reached. What a chase!
That took a while.
That took so long. I thought he was going to live like multiple times there. Back goes in the puck here. It looks like he wants to go on Howl. Not going to quite get the kill here. Ferrari's already used the Hex. It's on Moo.
Oh, here comes the disruption.
These disruption, and finally, the disruptions are where they need to be.
Yeah, the last fight was just the disruption that saved them the fight. He blinked in into the tier 3 and got disrupted. The Batrider got disrupted, and once that happened, both the Doom and the Bat pop BKBs. And even with the Aegis, so what? You can't win if you have that type of engage.
The disruption is the most, probably like the most important skill on the Newbee side in the late, like as far as late game.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It's really the thing that can turn around against the Puck's initiation.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a spell like Doom is going to be more valuable than a disruption, but like as far as unexpected things or like small skills, disruption.
It's on the positioning of the team fights value. The disruption value is much more than the Doom.
Yeah, Doom just has to be used. Like it doesn't. I don't even know if it matters too much who you Doom. Whether you Doom the Lifestealer or the Viper. I think Viper's the ideal target, but
it doesn't really matter. I think because
as long as he dooms someone.
Yeah, someone. The one out of the 3 cores are everyone can do so much if they are not focused down. So it doesn't really matter for him to whoever he dooms, but. Maybe if you calculate, if you do the math, Viper will do a lot of damage during the duration because he's going to be spamming Viper strikes left and right. So he's the target you want to doom to minimize the damage that IG will be doing in the fight.
Well, there's going to be an Ancient Apparition, Aghanim Scepter picked up now, so that's good news for the IG squad, but look to see where they go from here. Both teams fighting for map control. Newbee have gotten a couple Observer Wards back up. They've got the one above the tier 2 mid, and they've got one back on the high ground cliff here. But as things stand, IG they've got 2 to 5 minutes before Roshan's back, so maybe they'll just farm and try and get another Roshan before they make their next move.
Let's see. Do they have any? Oh, the Viper's going to be able to get another item. I'm thinking, damage item wise. not
He
really
goes
anything that can help him too much. Like maybe Heaven's Halberd evasion. I'm thinking he needs evasion right now.
Yeah. Was the butterfly maybe better, or do you actually need the disarm, do you think?
The butterfly is expensive. That's only my only concern.
Yeah. Well, AA plants a ward at this top lane, but he gets spotted doing so. They were pinging him like crazy.
Yeah, Newbee's gonna take a tier 2 here. Oh, they're gonna try and defend this. Don't know if they are gonna be on time.
Ooh,
Dire's structures are fortified.
Not sure he's going to be able to find this one. Bad, got to be careful of this guy.
Oh, this position is bad.
Oh, Blink doesn't get the
Oh,
lasso.
the
Silence is there. BKB from Moo. He gets a lasso on Chuan instead. This is any target he can find. A ultimate going to land on 3. Puck goes back in. Coil catches out 3. Great play from Ferrari, but he gets doomed up. Lifesteal is in the fray now as well, looking for someone to go on, but the Shadow Demon disruption keeps Batrider alive. Nicely played here. Luo going to take a fall here. AA does end up getting the kill on the Alchemist. Meanwhile on the side, Ferrari waiting for this Doom to wear off. Newbee on the chase here. Oh, and how is low? He's got to leap out of here. He's going to get spotted. The Puck. He gets him with the Hex, the Blink, the Silence as well. Nicely played there. They get the kill. Doom managed to TP out.
They're gonna get banana? No. He's gonna survive.
YYF I think saw the Doom TPing but didn't get a bash or anything. I didn't actually see if he got any right clicks there, but one bash could have spelled another kill for Newbee, but
Yeah. In the end it was an even trade. Mirana, it's a core for the Viper and the
Yeah,
Viper bought out, and Alchemist support against the Rubik support. But IG, the thing is IG bought out, so if they don't get anything out of this, it's gonna be, I think it's still good for Newbee. They took the tower in the process as well.
and they're probably not getting a Roshan unless Roshan respawns very, very fast. We'll find out in 2 seconds here. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
This is forever confusing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like almost the longest spawn time, right?
Yeah, maximum is 3 minutes.
Yeah. This is about 2 minutes 40 seconds.
Yeah, it's anywhere from 8 minutes to 11, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is very close to the 11-minute mark.
Okay, so Roshan won't be spawning anytime soon.
Yeah,
I guess
wait. Is this Lincolns or Refresher?
Shall we?
He's picked up a Perseverance.
Oh, Refresher. No Lincolns. Man, why Lincolns? Refresher.
Okay.
You were talking about you can doom anyone
Yeah.
of the 3 cores, but
Doom
how about
2 of
doing
them.
2 of the 3 cores?
Yeah. Alright, why not?
Why not?
He's got to stay alive. That's the main thing, which is what he's going to be yelling at Banana like, "Watch my ass. Watch it. Watch
He's
it." He's
gonna be alive if he has 2 BKBs from the Refresher.
Yeah. Well, not if he gets Blink Hexed and there's no Shadow Demon disruption.
That's when he yells at Banana.
Well,
he yells at Banana or
Yeah.
he yells at Move.
yeah. Because there's nothing they can do to really stop the disruption. Like they haven't got another hero. Like if they had someone like a Clockwork, you can tell your Clockwork, "Hey, Clockwork, go on this Shadow Demon and then I'll Blink Hex on the Doom." But there's no other initiator. It's just the Puck.
They need to rely on the Puck to do everything, unfortunately.
Yeah. And he's not in a position where that's really possible, it feels like.
Yeah, and at the moment I feel if the Shadow Demon doesn't get caught, the fight is going to be really, really hard for IG to...
They're getting the Missile Blade.
Unless Chuan somehow gets Blink and he's able to just... Once the Puck goes in and he's just going to look for...
Yeah, Blink, Lift, Shadow Demon.
Demon. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well. I was like, can Rubik actually stop the Shadow Demon? He's got only the 4 stuff though, which isn't really enough.
There's also another way for them to win the fight, which is
Skill
Chuan getting the Doom and turning it on at least the Mirana.
Kill Doom is definitely not bad. That's a big ask, but we've seen Chuan pull off some big steals and big plays with this Rubik, stealing Black Holes a couple days ago and just stealing some pretty big spells.
This fight is going to be really hard for them, for IG. This position is, if they go from the front, the Shadow Demon can position himself near the trees. There's 2 sides of... There's the left side and the right side for the Shadow Demon to hide on. It's going to be very difficult for them to catch the Shadow Demon.
Well, Newbee, they're committing somewhat to this mid lane. They've got buybacks for the most
They
part.
need to take out this tower, because like Roshan is going to come up soon. They want to take out all the map control of IG, all the outer towers.
As it is, IG have no observer wards up, but this tier 2 tower pretty close to the Roshan pit, so if they can take it out, helps them a lot. And then Newbee, they've got buybacks all across the board, or at least on their key heroes here. The Doom, the Mirana, both have buyback. No buyback on Batrider.
Here comes the wraparound guard.
This is going to catch him by surprise.
They're going to find the Shadow Demon.
Oh, great play here. They catch up Banana. The Doom goes on the Lifestealer. That's not going to be enough here. Lifestealer's still full HP here. Batrider goes in with a BKB lasso, trying to bring down Luo, but Luo's still looking pretty healthy. Mirana doing a lot of right-click deeps here. Luo on the run. The Flame Break actually helps him out, but he's still going to go down. IG have actually lost 3 here. The Doom on the Lifestealer pays off. Lifestealer wants to go back in, wants to kill off Mood. Ancient Apparition Ultimate will help him out there, and Lifestealer still has Abyssal Blade. Xiao Wei will take a fall, it looks like. He's got no way out. Abyssal Blade, right click, he goes down. King J throws a stun here, but he's going to go down. Oh, they're not chasing? What? That's a free kill.
They don't have Hex already, so they knew that Mirana bought out, and Mirana has a lot of damage.
Look, that Alchemist was free, I thought. I don't know. Puck is...
Yeah.
If you're
But
Puck's not gonna die.
They will probably lost if they go for the Alchemist. They might probably lose the Lifestealer because he might get hit by an arrow, and he doesn't have reach.
He's got Infest. He can just hide in the Puck.
Okay.
That was soft, Winter.
That was a good chance. The gank that might work. Actually.
That was a free kill on the Alchemist, as far as I'm concerned. It looked very free, that Alchemist. But
they didn't want to take the risk. The Mirana bought out.
It's...
You see someone buy out, and you just like, okay, guys, this is enough. How many times have someone bought out and we just, we shouldn't have done that. Oh, we shouldn't have done that.
Havos would have gone for that kill. That's...
Oh yeah, okay, I have to agree.
Oh, Arrow gonna go flying in. Oh, they've got Shadow Demon again. They've still got the Abyssal Blade here as well, and that's where Mirana immediately leaps out. They de-ward into the Roshan pit. I expect we see IG go. Newbee can't really contest this without Shadow Demon. They need the disruption to take this fight.
As weird as it seems, you need a disruption to take a fight.
And the other big thing is Newbee do not have gem on their side, so they can't de-ward. Unless they bought a new one. No new gem inside. Both gems on the IG side.
Do they have one in the base? Bat Rider is almost close. Yeah, it's on cooldown. Yeah. 10 seconds.
Arrow, gonna axe. Oh, misses Rogue.
Agi steal. Bat Rider, come on. Bat Rider has a slot.
Oh, he tried to go on Ferrari. There's a Lincolns though. He didn't see the Lincolns. It breaks the lasso. There's no lasso, and Moo gonna go down. He pops a BKB. The right click will finish him off though. Big mistake. You gotta click your opponent's items. Gotta check out what they have. And Aegis, Cheese, picked up by IG. Bat Rider's dead. No buyback, and even if he could buy back, he's got no BKB or lasso anyway. So this is IG going high ground. They're gonna go looking for Raxus here.
Wow.
I didn't even see Lincoln's picked up.
They played the situation so well. They were like behind by quite a huge margin, and well, just one fight, and after a fight they took with just really good initiation. The last fight was Ferrari and the Lifestealer cleaning up, and this fight they're gonna go in here on Xiao Wei again. Disruption.
Disruption going to help out a little bit. King J going to go down so fast here. The Doom's on YYF here. How's BKB? But he's got no lead. The right click damage is there. YYF. This time they give the Doom, they give the Aegis to the Lifestealer. That's going to give him a second life. He's going to respawn, and Newbee, they may just start to be out of this game.
They have buyback on the Doom.
Not on Mirana.
Mirana doesn't have buyback.
It's just Doom, Shadow Demon, and Bat Rider. Bat Rider's going to respawn, and this is the last hurrah. We'll see Doom maybe buying back. But this is...
She's probably waiting for the Alchemist, since there's there's tier 2 towers outside the map.
Yeah,
and they can't go for the GG.
They can't get another set of Raptors. They could go for the throne, which is going to be a lot slower, but looks like IG, they want to go for this. They'll get at least tier 4 towers. We'll have to see if they can get the actual throne.
Maybe they wait for the Alchemist, then after that buyback the Doom.
They have to. They can't wait Mirana.
Yeah.
Look where Moo's positioned. They're not even leaving their fountain. They know they've got to wait and take the best fight possible, which is going to come with this Alchemist.
Middle tower has fallen.
Doom cannot wait for the full buyback. They just GG.
They still have the cheese. They still have a cheese.
Yeah. Even if they had Doom come back in, this was a losing fight. Cheese is up. They have nothing to fight this one with. And I keep wanting to say LGD because of Xiao Wei, but Newbee, they tap out of game 1. Whew. That's a good start to a best of 3 Winter.
Yeah, I think the main turning point was, like you mentioned, the director was busy coordinating everyone, and then he got caught.
He got caught out a couple times, and that one big fight at mid lane where Newbee got team wiped was really the deciding factor.
Yeah, they were like you said, they were leading by a huge margin, quite a huge margin at that point, and they had the better late game as well. So that was such a good spot for them. But one fight with the Shadow Demon not being there to disrupt the hex on the Doom, and it was all over after that. The fight just went 5-0.
Alrighty, well that does it for Game 1, guys. For those of you tuning in, this is your Starladder China playoffs. We're here on the final day. The winner of this best of 3 goes to Kiev, goes to the Starladder LAN finals to compete for over almost $200,000 in prize money now. Starladder, with the community-funded prize pool, has grown and grown fast and big. We've become truly global. We've got a huge prize pool here. DK are going to Kiev. Either IG or Newbee will join them. We've got a best of 3. Right now, IG lead 1-0. When we come back, myself, Gods, as well as Winter will be casting game number 2, guys, so stay tuned. See you soon.